Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, hello, hello. This is Brenda Douglas, and I am here with your Homebound challenge. For those of you who are not aware or haven't seen my other video, the Homebound challenge is a challenge where we work towards buying a home, right? So we have different challenges that help us to increase our income, help us to improve our credit, help us to change our mindset so that we can become homeowners despite what the market is doing, right? Because we believe that God is faithful and we believe that it is possible. Home ownership is possible, right? So your Homebound challenge for this particular episode is for you to shop, change the way you shop. Shop store brand and not name brand, right? Reason being is because name brand products are very, very expensive. Much more expensive than the store brands. But here's the kicker. The store brands have, if you read the ingredients, right? The ingredients for most of them is exactly the same as the name brand, right? But you're paying for the name, right? That's just like when you buy some clothing item from a well-known fashion designer, right? Versus just another type of brand or another type of or a store brand type of in my mind I'm thinking of Walmart, right? Walmart has a store brand or brand that they sell, right? Whereas you have, these top name Michael Kors and all them other people, right? They're more expensive, right? Why? Because you're paying for the name, right? So we're going to start small so that we can make these adjustments. Now, let me just say that for some of you, this will be a hard adjustment, right? But you are making a sacrifice, right? Sometimes when you are in the process of purchasing a home and when you are a homeowner, right? You have to make sacrifices, right? And I say when you are a homeowner, it's because there's certain behaviors that you have to continue so that you can stay a homeowner. So let's say that you're bad at managing your money, right? But then you come into this lump sum of money. And then you purchase a house. You're like, okay, well, let me use this money to buy a house, right? And so you go and buy a house. The problem is that the behavior has become a habit. And you're so used to not paying your bills on time. So what happens? You get the house, you don't pay the bill on time. And the thing about a house is most of the time, depending on your loan services, the first time that you miss a payment, the foreclosure process kicks in. Now, yes, during this initial time, you have an opportunity to redeem yourself, to pay whatever is missing, or maybe you can work out some type of loan modification with the loan servicer. But for the most part, if you get too far behind, then you automatically go into foreclosure, right? Again, and if it works out the first time, because again you have this habit. When you have a habit, you keep doing it over and over again until you make a different choice, right? The point is, the habit can cost you, right? The behavior can cost you, right? So we are developing new behaviors that become great habits so that we can maintain the home and keep it from foreclosure, right? So we're going to start small. We're going to start where we are. Some of you will not buy, let's say, for example, a soda. And it's a perfect time because it's starting to get warmer, right? So families have a lot of barbecues, right? Where there are some people who stock up on sodas in their homes, right? And all you buy are name brand sodas, right? All you drink is name brand soda. Same thing for food. Food items. There are some food items where the store has its own brand, right? But some of you will go for the bigger brand. And a great example of that is the vegetables, right? The vegetables. You have the store brand vegetables, but then you also have the name brand vegetables. I can't think of one off the top of my head, but the name brand vegetables that are more expensive. And I can see the can with the Green Giant. Is it the Green Giant with the green? I can see the can and everything in my mind. Can't remember what it's called. Anyway, you want to get into the habit and start switching to doing store brands. Now, let me just say that, you know, some people say, well, I can taste the difference between a store brand soda versus a name brand soda, right? Well, here's the thing. Soda, period, is not good for you. I'm sorry to say. It has a lot of sugar. A lot of sugar. So you are doing yourself a favor and you're doing a good thing for your body if you were to sacrifice so that you can purchase this home, right? I remember I had to, in the first week or two, the month, because I went back for my physical in that the end of that month. So my doctor told me to stop drinking sodas, right? So I was like, whoa, and I was the one that would get cases of soda. But I've never been into, I never cared if it was store brand or otherwise. I drank it all, right? And so my doctor said, listen, there's diabetes, and to lose weight, you're going to have to cut out these sodas. I kid you guys not, I went back to the doctor that end of that month, and I had lost 6 pounds. Now, some of you may be like, oh, that ain't much. But to me, that is a big, big deal. That is a big, big deal, right? So sometimes when you make these sacrifices, you discover that it's a benefit to you. You discover that it works well. And you discover that you're not going to die without it, right? You can live without it, right? So we're going to start small. We're going to start where you are right now. If you are a person who loves name brand clothes, them shoes that have them, and they're really more expensive than the regular brand or one that's not a big name, right? You're going to start there, start small, and make the adjustments. Now, let me just say that as you're making this transition, you may feel like you're falling off the horse, and sometimes you may. Get back up and start again. Like, don't beat yourself up about it. Don't beat yourself up about it. Okay? Just get back up. Enjoy the rest of the day. Get back up. Brush yourself off and start all over again. Okay? But you're going to start small. You're going to start where you are. And one of the first ways that you can save money is by shopping store brands as opposed to big name brands, right? So that is your homebound challenge for this video. And I will see you in the next. Thank you.